Well, first thing I want to say is that I want to apologize if I've offended anybody by saying they don't support fire departments. The thing is, all these commissioners do. Honestly, I want to say I'm passionate about it. So sometimes when I see things like protective gear or breathing apparatus or things like that not funded, it makes me want to say, well, I need to fight for that. But there's a way to do it, and I didn't do it appropriately, so I apologize. Now, what we talked about recently was public forums. Tonight, there's one for a public hearing for this amendment we want to do for TAP. There's also the delegation one, joint meeting tonight. I'll be missing those. I'll be out of town, as I will be for the October 19th, so I apologize for not being able to make that. But what I would like to say is, at the State of the County luncheon a few weeks back, one of the questions was, why does it take 3 years to get a building permit? And what I thought, sitting at my end of the table there, was, if it takes 3 years to get a building permit, you need to call your county commissioner. I've had the distinct pleasure of working with the Dotsons down in Tall Timbers on getting their house elevated and working with FEMA. It was a process. It took 3 years. But it was a process, and it involved FEMA, and it involved critical areas, a lot of moving parts. But as a commissioner, I always believe it's my job to roll my sleeves up and get out there and figure out those moving parts and get them to work together. Also, I remember people out there in St. Clements Shores, Chadwicks, Steve and Melanie Chadwick. When I got elected 6 years ago, how many years ago it was, they talked about how they couldn't get hook up to water and sewer, and that they had 3 children, and that they didn't need to hook up to water, they needed sewer. Point is that, again, they had been waiting several years for that to happen. But, again, we worked with the appropriate agencies, Maryland Department of the Environment, and we've made a lot of headway in St. Clements Island. It's a good way to improve the quality of life for people who just take flushing their toilets, taking a shower for granted, versus those who have to risk, well, my toilet might back up, or has it rained in the last couple of days? It's something that, honestly, if you're having trouble with government agencies, no matter who it is, but we continually talk about permits, you reach out to your commissioner and say, and don't just say, hey, look, everybody's unreasonable, it doesn't work. Be specific, because there's engineers involved, there's surveyors involved, there's a lot of moving parts. But when you're not getting service from county government, reach out to your commissioner. Attended the Osprey Gala. It was a very nice affair last Friday night. Blessing of the Fleet, another great event. Did that on Sunday. Parade, it was a great time. Overall, we've had beautiful weather in southern Maryland, and I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you.